Peace, y'all. This is Naima with Yellow Star Tarot, and I will be conducting readings for mutable signs, cardinal signs, and fixed. So, the way I like to do it is look into your natal chart and see what your dominant modality is. So, let's say that you have mostly Sagittarius or mostly Gemini, mostly what is mutable, Virgo, and mostly Pisces. It doesn't matter if you're a Capricorn, but if you have mostly these signs, then you're mutable dominant, and go on for the rest of the signs. I think I'm mutable dominant. I am an Aquarius. If you want to know, my rising is Cancer and my moon is Libra. But I have mostly Sagittarius in my chart. Also have Virgo, a lot of sixth house stuff going on. I love astrology. I've been studying tarot for about 7 years on my conscious path for about 14 years now, and my background is shadow work. I'm also a shadow worker in my town. I do readings via like FaceTime and Zoom and stuff like that. But I love in-person sessions, and if you want to book a session with me, feel free to email me. I would love to connect with you. So let's start with mutable dominant, mutable dominant, mutable dominant for the week of May 19th to the 26th. So that's Sunday through Saturday. Let's see what's going on. Great Father, great Mother, good child. How are you? And I ask you, what do the dominant mutable signs need to know? Mutable dominant, what y'all need to know? Those gonna be tapping in. Okay, we got the awakening. Big on perspectives. Okay, so the peacock with the eyes, if you know anything about spirit animals, the peacock represents perspective, our ability to see, our ability to look at things from different angles. And so this is the card of judgment. Typically in tarot, that represents some form of truth has come out, and it's like, what you gonna do next? Okay, so maybe you have been self-assessing. You may be at the end of a long journey, a long road of so this is spiritual, this is inward, but there's something you're perceiving, and it could be about the world, it could be about yourself, because this is right before the world card. This can be about others, um, and how you relate to other people. And we have temperance. So right out the gate, you're going through a, spiritual awakening. You are seeing things differently now. You're like, I have something to offer. I've been playing small. I've been acting like I don't know what to do, and you know what to do. And with temperance, it's like, okay, instead of doing something extreme, maybe take a well-rounded approach. Temperance is also a Sagittarius energy. Um, and we have Chariot. Wow, we have three major arcanas. So this is big for y'all, mutable signs. Definitely seeing um, some sort of truth has come out about some sort of truth that was hidden has come out in spirit. It's like, what are you gonna do now? And that's what I really am picking up on. The heart is coming out as well. How are you going to heal? How are you grieving about what has come to the light? How are you appreciating? When we think about the heart, that's appreciation, grieving, love, um, truth. So now it's time to live in your truth, or now it's time to accept the truth, and whether that makes you grieve. Okay, and so with the temperance, when we think about the zebra card, this is black and white thinking. So maybe don't get into like black and white. Try a moderate approach. Consider all aspects. Remember the peacock. You could be in a situation where hmm, where like you got fired from your job. You could have got fired from your job, and I'm so sorry to hear that. Or a partnership did not work out the way that you thought it would. Um, But spirit is asking you to proceed upward. This is not a good time to take the low stance, but the stress that you might be holding within your body, now is a good time to release. It's a good time to let go. Try. I heard let go and let God, which for me is like a very common saying, but that's sort of what is going to need to happen to win this uphill battle. A lot of see how this rhino is going up. So it's it's like while you might feel low, don't go lower with people. You know that on TikTok, there's a man, he's like, when they go low, I go lower. Do not go lower. It's time to go higher. Go higher. There might be people that, you eye level with them and they understand, but you got to go higher than that. You want to go to people that inspire you. It's a good time to manifest. It's a really good time to tap in with that inner star player and look at the bigger picture, because you're winning, yet you do need to self assess and balance that balance that ego and that subconscious mind. As a shadow worker, I really like to tap into what my fears are. And if you want to journal, what am I most afraid about the now? Because you may be entering some unknown territory. Because with this judgment card, this is the 20th card, like I said, is at the end. You about to get into the world, fully integrating all these aspects of yourself. This is what is being asked of you, to not only be balanced in your approach. So the way I'm seeing it, okay, it's becoming very clear to me. Okay. We got this perspective card. This is inner. I need to look within. Okay. I need to meditate. I need to see things from a different perspective. I need to weigh out my options. I need to plot my next move because I now know better. I know something. Something has been revealed to me, right? And then here is the chariot. So the chariot wants to move through it. It's like a war card. It's like a defeat the ops card. But here we have balance. So there's a um, balanced route you need to take with this. Can't go too extreme and cut everybody's head off and yell and scream and prove your point. Now is a time to really take stock of what you've learned, show appreciation, show value to this cycle. This is really important. So now let's move into Oracle until more tarot wants to come out. I'm using the Sacred Symbols deck. Okay, love this deck. All right, beautiful dominant signs. What is it that y'all want to know? Viewers that are dominant and mutable signs. Those that are dominated by the mutable signs in their chart. Okay, we got divine feminine. We have water. And we have magic. Last card is guides. Okay, this makes a lot of sense to me because, like I said, this is very spiritual. This is one of those growth periods that's asking you to mature in a way that won't just benefit you but benefit others. You could be showing up as a guide in the next few months or years. I'm hearing months. So take what resonated with you from this challenge. Take what resonated from this cycle and apply it and integrate it and become, you know, this mentor. We got the divine feminine and we have water. While it's red and blue, that feels like balance to me. It's the divine feminine is our ability to be receptive and to receive and be open, okay, and let things flow. There's not a lot of forcing going on. There's not a lot of my way or the highway. There's a lot of being open to our environment, being open to receive, being open to create. And with this water, this is our feelings. So, what are your feelings telling you? a really good time to listen and journal even. Could be something with someone's mom, okay? Something became, maybe check on your mom, um, or passing. I don't know, but you do have magic as well, and you have guides. So what I'm seeing here is that if your mom passed, then she's becoming a spirit guide for you. And I'm really sorry to hear that. If that resonates with anybody, that's just what I'm picking up on. But with this magic card, it's a really good time to use the elements around you to manifest what it is that you want. So if you're into that, saying like you honor the earth energy, you honor water, you honor the air, you honor the fire that is within, you use those to bring about what it is you want, because a lot of our manifestations start within. It's really not an outside job. It's coming correct. And like, who am I now? Who have I always been? This is the juice. This is the magic that's within you. And it's a good time. You guys are saying like use the magic within you to make what happens. Don't use a lot of brute force. Not a good time, because even the number 20 is very feminine. The peacock looks extremely feminine. While that, I think that's a male peacock. I think male peacocks look like that. I'm not exactly sure, but even still, he uses it to attract a mate. So it's like use what you are to attract what it is you want. But who are you? I think you realizing that this week, you realizing who you are and who you've always been, and you can absolutely do what it is you need to do to win, to move up, to overcome. Okay, any last tarot cards? Anything happening that they should know about? Mutable signs, collective mutables. Okay, we got 9 of shells. I was getting really happy and excited. This is the card of fulfillment. This is the 9 of cups. This talks about like self desires. This is what I want. Okay, this does cause for a celebration. We have the 9 of crystals. So we have 2 9s. Like I said, we're coming to we're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up. You need to celebrate this independence. Oh my goodness, this is the 9 of pentacles. This is, like I said, this is, and then with the spider is so feminine. She's like, what do you want to weave? What do you want to cook up? I got you. Let me know what your desires are. But come from a place of receiving who you are and not forcing who you are. Everybody don't need to understand who you are. They need to get out your way. We got the 10 of shells. So I'm going to end that here because that feels like a complete thing. You right where you're supposed to be. This is like well done. This has been a long emotional journey for you all. And this week you're going to recognize all the gifts, all the abundance, all the wisdom, all the lessons, all the newness. And with that, there is grief. So you may need to let go of people, places, and things that don't resonate with you and start fresh and move on. Not a good time to move backwards, but do journal what you can't let go, what is hard to let go of, and then use the elements. Let's say, I don't know when the next full moon is, but maybe you can burn maybe some of the things that's hard to let go of. Talk to God about it. Journal. Freehand journal some things like, dear so and so, or dear old version of myself, thank you for serving your purpose, but I am absolutely ready to let you go. And while it's hard, I am prepared to do it and burn it on the full moon as a release. This card want to come out, but I don't really want to pull it because I just feel like with that 9 and that 10 of cups, when it's consecutive like that, that's a full read. That's Spirit is saying like you did it, okay? And if you're looking for love, I don't know, I'm smelling gasoline. So there's like this attachment. I think I'm feeling like there's a little right. Like if you're trying to manifest love, maybe do some reflecting on your past relationships and what else you could learn from them before you try to jump into a relationship. And if you're in a relationship, I'm seeing that it's probably very probably abundant, but your ancestors may want to speak to you about it. So tap into them. Man, there's so much more I could say about this ten of cups. Like, you got a lot of good stuff coming in. Like, do you know that this is the end of the cups? So yes, you've been through it. You suffered a lot, but it wasn't for nothing. Okay? And you're gonna do so well this week. And I can't wait to tap in to see what happens next week. Until then, again, I'm Naima, and this is Yellow Star Tarot. Peace. Okay, let's jump into dominant fixed signs. Dominant fixed signs. So let's say that's Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and who else? Taurus. Okay, so let's say that you have mostly these 4 signs in your natal chart. So if you don't know, go to your natal chart, plug in your birth time and where you were born and all that good stuff, and look and add it up. Be like, you know what's a good website? Cafe Astrology. At the bottom of Cafe Astrology, when it tells you all about yourself, there's like a little box and it'll like have the number. It'll say mutable, cardinal, and fixed, and whichever number is greater is the one you're dominant of. So hope that helps. Anyways, let's jump into it. So fixed sign, fixed dominant. Okay, it might be a little heavy for y'all. That energy is heavy. It's grounded. I just feel like a really dark, like on me. So let's see, fixed dominant. What's up with y'all? What's going on with fixed dominant? Ooh, 8 of Cups. So y'all are walking away from what's not fulfilled, what's not fulfilling. Period. Okay, they really want me to see this octopus. So you might be pulled into like a lower energy, a lower frequency rather, of sadness and um, shame or tiredness. I'm feeling tired. You know, there's this, damn, my plans did not work out, or damn, they didn't give me what I wanted, because you were under some sort of illusion that this person could, or this place, or this idea was going to save you or provide you what it is you needed. And I'm compassionate when I say this. You are being asked to move on if you haven't already, because it's not going to work. It's not going to fulfill you. This is the card of having to pack your shit and go. Just going to be really honest. This is the, I'm now about to go into my hermit mode, into my isolation. I can see someone walking up a mountain, because traditionally this card is of someone left the cups and they walked up a mountain. So a mountain represents a challenge and a spiritual journey. So what you're being asked to do right now is to honor the momentum of moving on. I don't think they really want me to go into more tarot. I'm going to go into oracle and then jump back into tarot. So, because that, yeah, that 8 of Cups, that was, all right. Fixed signs, dominant fixed signs. Y'all got the 8 of Cups. What's going on from the week of synergy? And I'm going to read this too. Synergy, green man. Let me show you what the card looks like too. Really being asked to hang in there. Don't give up. But, you know, unpack your shit and go. All right. You have the advantage of an incredible synergy at this time. A flow of life is guiding you where things just seem to fall into place as you move about your business. You are in a mutually cooperative interaction with spirit, and your will is aligned with the will of spirit. And your mission is congruent with your sense, and your mission is, whoa, hold on. You are in a mutually cooperative interaction with spirit as your will is aligned with the will. Okay, so someone's trying to confuse you. Hold on now. So the spirit of confusion is coming in, and that's interesting. Let's see. Your will, someone's trying to take you off your path because it's trying to get you to to move in a lower, but spirit is saying like, no, come with me. Come with me. Don't leave that behind. Come with me. And when you align with that, you can be able to move forward. So, and your mission is congruent with your sense of purpose. When this is happening, there is a synergy, a way that your life force is continually coming into balance with the forces of nature. There's also a synergy between your spiritual awareness and your personal self or ego. Be aware of the various idiosyncrasies of your ego and do not take any of them too seriously. Know that your higher self is always looking out for your best interests. In this cycle, tune into that guidance, however it shows up, and you will find that you move through life with greater ease due to a synergistic balance of forces expressing themselves as you. Something is trying to get you to be heavy, and it ain't you. It's something, some type of energy is trying to get you to become heavy and move slower. The spirit is also guiding you at this time to move on, okay? Because you're better than whatever is going on. You are much better than that. It's not good enough for you. Anything else? Okay, we have the Son of Cups in reverse. Okay, the Son of Cups typically is an offer that is potentially good. It's not really harmful, but with it in reverse, I'm seeing like a form of manipulation. Okay, and it does lack commitment upright anyways. And then we have the Tower. So the Tower talks a lot about our foundation having cracks in it. This is like you building a house on a large grave, like a massive grave site, and you had no idea. Or the money that was used to fund something was crooked. So, you thinking it's all good and you're doing something great, but out of nowhere, like the house bursts in flames, or the police like investigating it on a low and then crack everything. And spirit is saying like this was not solid. You need to move on. So this week you're gonna either be exposed to something that was not built on a strong foundation, very manipulative energy. Any advice this week, May 19th to 26th? Okay, don't let nothing suck you dry. We got Cave Sanctuary. And then we have Communion Ego. These cards look very similar to me in a way. I'm not sure what about it is, but it's with Sanctuary, that's like being alone in a space that's safe, needing to find safety away from other people at this time. During this week, it might be a good time for you to carve out space to just be who you are, because um, I'm feeling like what you're moving away from is dragging you down and trying to take something from you. And then we have the ego communion. So this is tapping into spirit. This is the higher self. This is saying, I need to talk to you, but I need you to be alone to hear me. I need you to get away. I need you to go into nature. I need you to really listen. So let's read. There is a quiet, still place inside you that will always be available as a sanctuary. Yet, finding such a place in the natural world will enhance and complement this internal place of peace. Whether it is a cave, meadow, forest, seashore, or any other setting in nature, this is where you can hear and feel the presence of the Creator in your surroundings. Let it become a temple for your heart and soul. The heart is really coming up, so there's some grieving that needs to happen from letting go. I um yeah, like you letting me go, like you might be breaking up with someone who was manipulative, who tried to keep you insane and unhinged, and make you like unlike yourself. I don't know. I'm just getting that vibe from someone that might not be for everybody, but that's for someone. Okay. Rather than having your computer, television, or any other man made device or activity be your sanctuary, allow yourself to discover the perfect place in nature where you can simply be and breathe. Doing so bridges the connection between the internal and external, uh, facilitating a spiritual communion that allows your being. See, the word communion definitely came up for sanctuary. As I'm reading sanctuary, it literally says doing so. Yeah, finding the perfect place in nature where you can simply be and breathe, where you can simply be yourself. Just be. Doing so bridges the connection between the internal and external, facilitating a spiritual communion that allows your being to be aligned in dramatic and quiet reverie. That all that is. Okay. I'm sorry. In today's busy world, it becomes even more critical to set aside time for sanctuary, even if you have to schedule it. So some of y'all have busy schedules, and it's like, regardless, you need to go out in nature so you can defeat whatever this hold is, and you'll do it. You're strong enough to do it. So we have ego, communion. Whenever you experience a heartfelt communion with some physical expression of life, plant, animal, human, or anything else, it is only then that you can truly feel how your life force is similar to the life force that is all around you. It is only a matter of the differences in form. In essence, is articulated into the physical world in a multitude of ways that is the same in everything and everyone, although it manifests in various shapes and characteristics. This essence is spirit emanating from the core of all things. Communion with nature is essential for you now. Take some time to do an open eyed meditation with any nearby animal or plant. Relax your body as much as possible. Breathe consciously and keep your attention on the life form you are communing with. After a few moments, you will notice a sense of the boundaries dissolving, a melding of the I and thou. You may even receive messages or impressions as you find yourself in the flow of unspoken communication, because what's happening next is literally only for you. This is a time to persevere. If you feel like something is holding you down or holding you back and you can't put your finger on it, someone may be using sex as a way to trap you or keep you connected to them. And if you had that feeling, you're not wrong. It may be time to get up and go. I don't know why I'm whispering, because it feels like such a secret. You might be moving in secret right now. And that's okay. Keep these plans to yourself. You don't got to tell everybody what you're about to do. All right. Anything else for tarot? Let's see. Anything happening that they need to know about this week? May 19th to the 26th. I'm really hearing they don't need to know about my plans. Anything. Because it feels so secretive. There is a lot of emotional stuff going on. You may be receiving a message from someone. There may be some forgiveness that may need to take place. There could have been a disappointment. And you'll be hearing some messages about that. Someone may be trying to guilt you into feeling sorry for them. Really could be a good time to do a bath as well if you're into spirit baths, to cleanse yourself of the heaviness that you feel. But that's all I have, and I pray that you get through this. I know that you will. And if you already gotten through this, give yourself a pat on the back, and send strength to those that's in your modality to get through it as well. And I'll see you next week. Peace. All right, let's do Dominic Cardinal. Dominic Cardinal. Dominic Cardinal. Week of May 19th to the 26th. Great Spirit, what is it that you want them to know? All right, we got the Two of Wands. I love this card. After a long period of being stuck, or feeling stuck, you're like, okay, I have these visions, I got these plans, I know what I want to do. Or you don't know what you want to do, right? Because while you have the world in one hand, meaning that you have all that you need, you have the staff, so you have the power, right? That's a lot. It's like having a long list of things and then feeling like you just procrastinate, you don't do any of it. He's still sitting in the castle. All right, it's time to act. Kind of act. Cardinal signs. Okay, maybe having prophetic visions and dreams. Okay, and then we have this Four of Wands. So we got double wands here, meaning that you're in the spirit. Cardinal signs, that's Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra. Okay, y'all are the go-getters of the zodiac anyways. So it's really time to step forward and commit to your path, commit to your dreams, commit to your family, commit to your spouse, commit to you. There's something here where you feel at home and you feel like you have purpose and you feel like you're seen. Okay, and then we have the Four of Swords. It's not a good time to obsess over anything on how you're going to do something. I feel like on one hand you feel like you can do it, but on the other hand you're overthinking. Okay, the moon. So there's a lot of subconscious worries, concerns, and fears that are coming out right now, and you may need to take stock of, you know, all the wrong you feel like you've done to someone. I don't know why that just came out of my mouth. That you might be feeling like guilty or something. So that could be like, damn, I don't know if I deserve to, you might have said something that was mean to somebody. You may have um proceeded too strong in the past, so you're kind of holding yourself back a little bit. You're like, I don't know if I should proceed. This week you may be questioning how to move forward because of how you've hurt someone in the past or how you've been hurt. We got this Three of Swords. Okay, this is making sense. So it's like you're recognizing okay. This week, you may be assessing how you've used your power or how you've proceeded forward in the past. And so maybe you have hurt or done something, or something's been done to you where you're like, I don't know if I want to act on the things that I want to act on. Maybe you met someone new and you're like, my past, I broke someone's heart, or someone broke my heart, but I really like this person and I feel seen around them, but I don't know how to move forward. They really want you to let that go. They really want you to have hope. Okay. Dominant cardinal signs, anything else. I might move on to Oracle. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. I'm about to move on to Oracle. But definitely move on from mindsets that do not fulfill you, from emotions that are not fulfilling. Move on from the guilt, move on from the heaviness of I should have done this way or I should have done that way, and then you're prolonging your progress. Have courage. Have faith. This week is very important to have faith. Okay, you may have some opportunity to connect with someone or a place or an opportunity, and it's like fear of failure, fear of success that might come up. So let's see. Dominant cardinal signs for this week. Okay. Okay, we got defend. Ooh. And then you have magic. One more. And you have nurture. All right. Okay, so impatience. I'm really seeing like with magic in the middle, I'm feeling like this is what you need to tap into. You need to tap into something higher than you. Okay, you can't do this alone. If you've been trying to heal, if you've been trying to move on, if you've been trying to put your past behind you, but you're finding like you feel like it's not working, seek out help. Seek out things that may be greater than you. Seek out community. Seek out holistic healing. Seek out meditation. Seek out nature. Seek out God. Seek out um, wisdom. Okay? Because this could be the magic you need. Seek out some affirmations to program your mind to believe that you are good enough to receive and good enough to move forward. We have defend. This is defending your right to be happy, defending your well being, not letting people step on you, not letting you step on you. It's not a good week to beat yourself up. And what you're needing is nurture. Okay? Just like anyone else, you need to be cared for. Okay? That doesn't mean you're weak. I'm hearing someone thinks they're weak if they ask for help. No. It makes you human. So welcome to being human. You're not a brick. If you were a brick, you'd be in the walls. You don't have to be so strong all the time. We know you're strong, Cardinals, but we know you're soft. We all see through you. I'm sorry. I love astrology, so I'm just like, we see it. We know you're soft. All right. Anything that's going to happen this week? Dominant Cardinal. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So I said a new opportunity is coming this week and you are deserving of it. Let yourself experience. Let yourself have. Yes, you made mistakes. We all have, though. You're not above it. What did you learn from the mistake? What can you share with others about the mistake that you made to ensure that they don't make the same mistake? How can you right your wrongs? Is there someone you need to apologize to? Is there someone who you let down? And now you're finally ready to take accountability and say, you know what, I messed up. Okay, that's what makes you a better person. Um, not sulking and putting yourself on hold and putting yourself on punishment. Okay, do that for 3 days, depending on the offense. But it's like, come on. We have the sun. We have healing. Okay. This week is going to be an opportunity to heal because when you receive this, you're going to be like, wow, I am still loved. The universe gave me this. Yeah, we got the King of Pentacles. So I'm tasting like cinnamon. It could be love coming in. Okay. You deserve it. You deserve it. Let's see. King of Pentacles is really focused on that money though. And we have death. That's very interesting. Because it's like you're going to see another side of yourself. You're going to see the other side. You're going to finally come out of this place of feeling sorry for yourself, sorry and low. And this is what you need to do. You really need to embrace the new. You need to embrace this new opportunity and mind your business, okay? Just focus on your opportunities. Even if the opportunity is to be happy again. Anything else for the cardinal signs? Any signs they need to look out for? Let's help the heart. Ooh. Oh, the heart. The heart. What does the heart want most? Okay, we got the King of Swords because it feels like you're really in your head. Feels like you're so comfortable up here. You're mastering your thoughts, but it's the heart that might really need to do something that brings joy. Excuse me. King of Swords. When you focus, you got two kings here. So it's like, yeah, but you got okay. Yeah, what I'm getting is that this week you're going to be offered an opportunity and you're going to be assessing up here if you're good enough, but you need to tap into here and ask your heart what it is it wants and what it deserves. Because with death and the wheel of fortune, Okay, a rebirth has occurred or it is occurring. We have this moth here. So the cycle is over. It's time to come back out into the world. Okay. And that's what I got for cardinal signs. I cannot wait to hear about what y'all got going next week. Tune in, like, share, subscribe if that resonated with you. If it didn't, whatever, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you all. I would love to see what type of community that we can build together and that I can be of use uh, with my gifts. Anywho, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.